Good evening, everyone, and welcome back in another weekly market outlook. I hope you all doing well, and I hope last week was pretty good for all of you. Slow, but some movements were there, and this week should be volatile because we are having rate the CN this week, Fed rate the CN, and we are having corrections on major pairs, and we're gonna see direction after that event after Fed rate the CM. So first of all, if anyone want to join us, head to detecttradingacademy.com for membership, for group membership, or for training, for one-on-one training or group training. Just head to detecttradingacademy.com, select the levels, whichever you want, and join us. If you want further information, just head to detecttradingacademy.com homepage. There's gonna be a form. Just fill that form and send that form to me for further information. All right, so if you are looking for social sites, just click on the idea on trading view and look at the signature box. You're gonna see all social links over there for following me for ideas, or for website or YouTube videos, or Twitter for updates, whatever, or Telegram for setups. Okay, so you're gonna see social sites over there. Yeah, you can follow me on social sites. And now let's move on to the market. First of all, the Bitcoin. Yeah, last week at the start of the meeting, I have shown you this chart for one more drop. So you guys are having that drop. Yeah, it is going down, and going down very aggressively. Okay, you guys see that? That was a correction. So broken down with aggressively. So that kind of wave I was asking you to look for last week, if you remember. All right, so similar move is just happening over there. So the next step which you guys need to look for, another correction and one more drop. If you see that correction, there's going to be one more drop. If you're not going to see that correction, watch for the first impulse for longer term reversal. Okay, so first impulse gonna be like that. All right, first impulse. If you see that first impulse, start to buy the Bitcoin. If you don't see that first impulse, prices just keep forming the correction. Don't go for buy. Wait for that first impulse to appear over there from that bottom, and then look for buy. All right, if you see another correction, there is a correction on lower time frame. All right, there is a correction on lower time frame. That correction still can get bigger and can drop for one more leg to the downside. So I was asking you to look for buy on the Bitcoin for longer term on 6,000. All right, so price is about to hit the 6,000 area. Just get ready for the reversal from the 6,000 area. Watch for the first impulse from the 6,000 area and look for it to go back up. All right, so this is the longer term wave, the wave we are looking for. Okay, so all updates were there on this chart. If you want to look at that chart, updates are there. Just look at that updates. All right, so currently we are having one more drop, which I have just shown you last week. All right, so that was the last time bearish wave which I was asking you to look for. So that doesn't mean if it is going to be, I mean, someone is hacking the exchanges or not. So you just need to look for the investors or traders. All right, if they are getting into the market at a specific area, specific price, just follow them. If they are not getting into the market, wait for them to get into the market and then buy. All right, so sellers, why sellers came over there, that was just a reason that exchange has been hacked. All right, that was just a reason for the seller to sell. All right, so similar like that, you're going to see another reason for buyers. Yeah, once buyers going to find a reason to buy the Bitcoin, you're going to see stronger buy over there at the 6,000 area or whatever, 5,500 or 5,000. You're going to see stronger buying pressure over there. All right, so just wait for that. Once you're going to see that, start to buy. Okay, so last time I was asking you to look for sell from that high. Price is just moving according to the plan. All right, so these corrections, you see that, just for your learning purpose. All right, so last time I was asking you to look for that correction on the Bitcoin. Yeah, that correction appeared. And in last weekly market outlook, I was asking you to look for breakdown. All right, that breakdown. So that breakdown is just appear over there. So you guys just need to repeat yourself again. All right, so what you got? You got another correction at this area and drop. Okay, if you're going to see another correction, there's going to be another drop. All right, just keep repeating the previous steps. Okay, that move. If you don't see that correction and you see the impulsive move, first impulse during the the week, yeah, first impulse is just appearing over there from 6,000 area during the week. There's going to be a buy. All right, start to buy the Bitcoin, start to look for it to go back to the 10,000. Your first target is going to be the 10,000. I'll try my best to update that chart. If I'll see there is going to be a buying pressure is just coming over there, I'll update. So that's why you guys need to follow me on social sites. All right, so longer term, as you guys know that, longer term, we are looking for the Bitcoin to go back up. All right, to go back up. Okay, so this bottom 6,000 area, 6,000 area, so it can slightly break below. So if it is going to break below that bottom, that doesn't mean, you know, we're not going to look for that longer term wave. So this is a longer term perspective, so we're going to stick to that. All right, so this short term trend or medium term trend is losing its momentum, its strength. All right, so if price is going to break below that 6,000 area, still look for first impulse correction and continuation for upside reversal on the Bitcoin. On lower time frame, what you guys need to look for, this correction which I have just shown you. Okay, if you see that correction during the week, yeah, this another correction. Okay, so short term one more drop. All right, correction is just developing over there on lower time frame. All right, and from 6,000 area, watch for the first impulse correction and started to, yeah, you can buy once price gonna start to give you a first impulse from the bottom. All right, so it is forming another correction. You can look for it to break down for one more leg. All right, so break below, breakdown. You can sell this breakdown. Yeah, you can sell that stronger breakdown for one more leg. Breakdown. If breakdown is not going to come and correction is going to get bigger, let the correction get bigger and then. All right, so break down. All right, so breakdown of that Bitcoin chart for one more leg to the downside. We'll show you that chart, all right? Okay, we'll show you that chart. So all others are just following. All other coins, altcoins are just following the Bitcoin. All right. So one more drop is just there on the Ethereum. Ethereum is also breaking down for one more leg to the downside. So same on the Ethereum. All right. So correction and then one more drop. And these are the areas, the places where you need to look for longer term reversal on the Ethereum at the previous bottom. All right, so Ethereum is not falling aggressively as with compared to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is falling, you know, slightly aggressively, more sharp to the downside, about to hit the previous bottom. But Ethereum is not. You see that almost $200 away from the bottom. All right, so it can even stay above that bottom and can continue for upside. All right, even can start to continue for upside without hitting that bottom. All right, okay, so you just guys need to see if there is a correction, there is one more drop. All right, okay, there is a correction on lower time frame at this area for one more drop. All right, so for longer term, let the Ethereum come close to the previous bottom and start to build your position for longer term. All right, so one more drop back to the previous bottom. All right, and this is your longer term trade. At least price need to test that bottom before you start to build your position for longer term. Otherwise, what you need to look for at the current price, stronger breakup, correction, and start to buy. Okay, so this is less likely. Yeah, if you guys see that it is going to break up this trend aggressively and giving you a correction, start to buy the Ethereum. All right, start to buy the Ethereum for upside. And others, same. All right, OITA, I was asking to look for one more leg last week. Yeah, one more leg. Yeah, so one more leg is just happening over there. What you guys need to look for on OITA, this is also a good opportunity, guys. OITA, Ripple, these coins are also a good opportunity. Okay, so that bottom, so watch it to continue for upside at the previous low. All right, so I have started this weekly market outlook from cryptocurrency because there are opportunities. So that's why I have started from the weekly market outlook from the cryptocurrencies, because there are opportunities. So you guys need to keep an eye on these coins, these old coins. All right. Okay. So another correction, one more drop, $1. If going beyond the $1, yeah, start to build your positions from 80 cent, 60 cent, 70 cent, or 50 cent, wherever it is going to hit. Okay. Another correction if going to form at that bottom, one more drop. All right. So longer term, you guys hold the OITA. Okay, so that's going to be the trade, this move, this wave, longer term wave on OITA. And on Ripple, same. Ripple is also at the 57 area, yeah, so watch for the 40 cent area for buy, 40 cent area. Okay, if going beyond the 40 cent area, going to hit the 30 cent, 35 cent, going to be ideal place to go for long. All right, 30 cent. 40 cent, first of all, watch that 40 cent. Yeah, last week I was asking you to look for that correction to break down. Okay, so if you see another correction which is just trying to develop over there on lower time frame, yeah, so one more drop. Okay, so ideal place to go for long. These are the ideal places to go for long on the Ripple for longer term. Ideal places. All right, so watch, first of all, watch that bottom. All right, for first impulse. You see that first impulse? Okay, first impulse, buy. And after that, watch corrections and keep adding for upside. Okay, so that's going to be the trade, this wave. All right, so price is already at the bottom. So the exception, all right, so exception is that price is going to stay at the bottom. Okay, this is the exception. Price can do that. This is the exception. All right. Okay. It is not going beyond the zero. These old coins, the old coins I'm showing you, they're not going to go beyond the zero, but they can sit at the bottom for a while before you're going to see aggressive rise for upside. Okay. Because that's how these coins are behaving, because they are in early stages and they can sit at the bottom for a while before you see aggressive move for upside. Okay. So you just need to show your patience. If you can hold during that period of time, during the correction. Okay, so watch the 40 cent area for buy. Okay, we were waiting for that area to build our positions for longer term to the upside. So prices for upside. So price is just heading the way we were looking for. Okay, so if you guys want me to show you last chart so that you can get the idea what I was looking for, I can show you, and price is about to complete that move. All right, so that move I was showing you last times. All right, that move is about to finish. Now this is your trade. All right, now that's your trade. Start to build your position on the Ripple for upside. Okay, so price has just completed that move. It's about to complete, yeah, the previous low. All right, so these are the corrections. Okay, so that was the last idea which I have just posted just for reminder. Just by reminder, otherwise the longer term perspective is just same. Get that shot. So one more leg is just coming over there. All right, so start to build your positions on OITA, Ripple, Ethereum, and on this coin, NEM. All right, same like the Ripple. Don't miss this buy. All right, so one more drop is just coming over there. Don't miss that buy. You're not going to see price beyond the zero. This is the zero. All right, they are not going beyond the zero. They're going to stay above the zero. So exception is they can sit at the bottom for a while before you're going to see stronger up move. Okay, but they are cheap. Okay, another correction, drop, and look for buy. All right, so if you don't see that drop, short them one more leg to the downside. If you don't see that, keep an eye at this area. No, you're gonna have your account with exchange like Binance or Bittrex or a couple of other exchanges over there. So you need to have your account with the exchanges before you trade on these coins. You're not gonna buy through these coins through broker. Okay, so Verge coin as well. All right, so that bottom or new low. Okay, this is your trade. So one more drop can appear over there. That one more drop. I have just shown you on other coins. Okay, so similar like that. That drop is just happening over there. So okay, so if you're gonna see another correction, there's gonna be a small move, small trade to the downside. But once price is gonna complete that, look for first impulse from the bottom. All right, because Bitcoin is just dropping. All right, so that move came over there because of the Bitcoin. All right, so if you see that correction, one more drop, new low or the previous low. All right, first impulse, correction, buy, start to build your positions. All right, so you can buy these coins as well, but these are expensive coins. All right, so you can buy Dash on the new low. All right, new low or the previous bottom. Yeah, so one more leg, which is just happening over there, that trade. All right, so you can buy this coin as well, but this coin is expensive. It is running at the 260. The potential you're gonna get on other old coins, you're not gonna get that potential on this. Okay, so you're not gonna get that much potential here. But still you can buy if you want to trade. Okay, so another correction, one more drop, new low, first impulse, correction, start adding more for upside. Okay, so this is slightly breaking down. Okay, so slightly breaking down. All right, so if you see correction, more downside. Okay, I'm not expecting more downside on this coin. Okay, so I'm expecting similar move, the move which we have seen last time. Okay, so price was sitting at that bottom and broken out so aggressively. Okay, so slightly price went down. That doesn't mean you need to be bearish on that. All right, so slightly changing the pattern. Pattern is slightly changing. Okay, if you see another correction like that one, like this correction, yeah, so I'm showing you that move from this area, if you remember, from this area. Okay, if you see another correction, short them downside and look for that trade. All right, aggressive move. You see that aggressive move? Let me show you on lower time frame so that you guys can understand. Okay, if Bitcoin start to rise aggressively for upside, you can buy all these coins, these old coins at the same time. They're going to go back up. All right, so you see that? Okay, watch for this correction. You see that correction? All right, and start to buy. Keep buying, yeah? So Bitcoin, Cash, same like the others, one more drop, same like Verge coin, all right? We are looking for one more drop back to the previous bottom, 500 area or 600 area, okay, at that area, okay, and give us a reversal from that area. One more short-term drop, okay, so Litecoin is just testing the bottom. Okay, I have just shown you the example on the Dash, similar pattern. All right, this chart, I have just shown you that chart. I think this chart I have just shown you. The buy setup. Coin or Dash? Just let me look at that again. I think that was this shot or Dash or let me look at that. All right, yeah, this shot. Okay, you see that, Monero? Okay, so you see that pattern. Okay, break up, aggressive break. All right, you see that aggressive break. Okay, watch this. Watch this on Litecoin at the current price. All right, so if you see that, just simply head into the buy. If you don't see that, let the price keep pushing for the downside for short term. Once you're going to see that, just simply buy. All right, so watch that stronger breakup here at this area. All right, so if you see that, just simply buy, head to the buy. And on lower time frame, okay, here at this time frame, you need to watch on lower time frame. Currently, you see that, guys, there is no buying, only corrections for move downside. Okay, watch that bottom for aggressive move. Yeah, like that move. If you see that, simply just head into the buy. And the trade is the trade I have just shown you on the bigger time frame. Yeah, so trade is continuation for more upside. Okay, if you don't see that and prices just keep forming another correction, okay, so they're going to be a short-term trade. Another correction, short-term trade. So make sure you sell these coins carefully for more downside. There is only, small potential for the downside. Okay, they can bounce back aggressively for upside. Yes, they can. Yes, silver is moving sideways for 2 years. Okay, but silver gonna go back up. It is about to rise. Silver is about to rise. Within next couple of months, you're gonna see very, very strong move up on the silver. Okay, so on this coin, yeah, one more drop and look for buy. Okay, one more drop, buy that bottom. So big opportunities. These are the big opportunities, huge opportunities, huge potential. All right, so that bottom, so pattern I have just shown you. All right, same on Litecoin and on Monero. All right, so that bottom, aggressive move, buy, and your trade is, this is your trade. Yeah, so you can hold that for even for longer term, and you can buy a couple of time when price gonna start rise aggressively. Okay, so this coin is quite similar like the others. Okay, so one more drop is just happening over there, which I was asking you to look for last time. All right, this correction, one more drop. Okay, so another correction, one more drop, and buy from the bottom. Okay, you can see these charts on my profile, on the TV profile, trading view profile. I have posted these charts over there. Okay, so that trade. All right, this move. So make sure you sell them carefully. All right, so this move is just finished. All right, so short term. I was asking you to look for buy last time, if you guys remember that. All right. Okay, and one more drop. Okay, one more drop is just coming over there. Last week I have shown you. And watch that bottom. All right, that bottom, aggressive move. Okay, and this is your trade. All right, so if it is not going to be aggressive for upside, you're not going to see that kind of move, and you're going to see this kind of move again. Okay, take off your profit, let the market come down again, buy again. All right, so this altcoin, same like the Ripple. All right, you see that Ripple is doing exactly same formation. Okay, one more drop, this bottom or new low. All right, so yeah, it is not going beyond the zero. You guys see that this is the zero. Okay, it is not going to going beyond the zero. Yes, the exception is that it can stay at the bottom for a while before you see aggressive move. Yeah, so you're not gonna lose any money over there if it is going to sit at the bottom. You're not gonna lose any money over there. All right. You can even close your trade on break even if you don't have patience to hold your trade for longer term. All right. Okay, so one more drop is just coming over there. You see that correction? One more drop. If you see another correction for short term, one more drop. That bottom or new low. All right, and that's your trade. Longer term reversal from the bottom. All right, so same here. Okay, one more drop up to the previous low or new low. Okay, and that's your trade. This is the wave you guys are looking for. Okay, and there is only one direction. The coins which I'm showing, there is only one direction. Just use your mind, guys. Just use your mind. Is this the trend? Is this the direction of the market? Is it going beyond the zero? No, this is not the direction. This is the direction. Yeah, this is the direction of the market. This way market gonna go in longer term. Yeah, there are only two things. Either cryptocurrency totally gonna collapse. Yeah, if they're not gonna collapse, then which way price is gonna go in coming months? Just think from that point of view. Which way price is gonna go? Yeah, if cryptocurrency gonna stay there for next couple of years, or if this is the future, then definitely the direction of the market gonna be up, not the down. They are all already at the bottom. Yeah, yes, the exception is that they can sit at the bottom, I mean, for a while before you see again rise. So that's gonna be the all about, that's all about gonna be your all about your patience. Yeah, so if you are going to hold, yes, you're gonna earn reward. And if you're not gonna hold, and I mean, confusions or this and that, you're not gonna get reward. That's how people, got profitable in the crypto market. Yeah, during that wave, during this rise, that's how people got, rich during that wave, because they were holding. Right? They were holding, and sudden rise came over there. Okay, so again, you are having another chance on these coins. Okay, so one more drop. We're gonna look at the Forex market. Let me show you these opportunities first. Just show your patience. All right, so show your patience. So big week. This is a big week as well for the Forex market. Okay, so one more drop. Okay, one more drop like that. That wave is just happening over there. One more drop and buy from the bottom. Okay, so Cardano, same. All right, so one more drop, that bottom, or this is your building point for your position. Okay, that's your trade. This is your trade. So short term drop is there, this coin. So BitPay, same. One more, short term is just sitting at the bottom. You guys, show your interest for buy for upside on these coins. So Lumen is slightly expensive, yeah. So, okay, so more downside at least at that bottom or new low, and that's your trade. Let's move on to the Forex market now. Okay, so I'll try my best. I'll post these charts. Still, you guys can look at these charts on my profile. Okay, so I have just updated these charts again. All right, so one more drop is just happening over there. Just look for buy. You can look for buy on these altcoins. Now let's move on to the Forex market, guys, and stock. So what you guys are having this week, yeah, you are having fat rate the CN, shown you that even last week as well on Wednesday. All right, so look for one more drop. All right, one more drop on the euro. All right, so I will show you how, because they are going to raise the interest rate. You can look for short term or medium term or this week strength on the dollar, and after that we're gonna look for reversal on the I mean, we're gonna start to sell the dollar. We'll show you next week, but this week you guys need to look for one more wave with the previous trend. All right, on one more wave with the previous trend. All right, so big event, yeah. And the first chart is the dollar index. Okay, so this move you guys need to look for. All right, so that move. Okay, last week I was asking to look for this trade. Okay, that trade just happened over there, but not so aggressive. It's going to be very, very corrective. All right, this week watch that trade. How you can trade on that move? All right, so watch this to break up during the red decision on Tuesday. Yeah, so trading on this before the red decision gonna carry risk. Better to look for this to break up during the red decision. Okay, still forming a symmetrical triangle. Okay, so watch for this to break up aggressively, correction, all right, and trade on that move. All right, so if you don't see that aggressive buy and price is just going to break down aggressively, going to get down, I mean, they are not going to raise the interest rate or going to be very, very dovish towards their policy. All right, so you're going to see breakdown and continuation with the previous trend. All right, breakdown. So longer term view, you guys know that what is the longer term view. Okay, so we are looking for one more drop. All right, so one more drop. Let me show you the same chart again. All right, so one more drop. All right, so 2018, I said the 2018 going to be a bullish for the dollar. So far it is bullish. Dollar is just rising. Okay, so we are looking for a correction at this area and then up. Yeah, so head and shoulder formation. All right. Okay, so look for short term sell. Short term buy during the red decision and then draw from the top. All right, so euro dollar, same. Okay, one more drop and then up. Okay, so we are already in the buy. We are already in the buy on the euro dollar. We are looking for it to continue for upside. And looking for continuation for upside. Yeah, I'm going to show you the euro dollar chart so that you guys can get the idea where we were looking for buy on the euro dollar. Even I have shown you these charts in the weekly market outlook. All right, so we were buyer over there when it was breaking up aggressively. We were looking for continuation. So last week, if you guys remember that, I have shown you a buy setup over there on the euro when that correction was just forming over there. All right, if you remember that, price is just broken up and forming another correction for continuation to the upside. Okay, so if you guys remember that last week, what I have asked you to look for, buy setup at this area. All right, you see that price reverse from that bottom, that move. Okay, so this week, what you guys need to look for, you guys need to look for this trade. All right, that's your trade this week. And how you can trade on that move, yeah, price is just correcting over there, forming a correction, this correction. Okay, you guys can look for that breakdown, aggressive breakdown. You can sell that breakdown. Another correction, breakdown. Another correction, breakdown. Okay, test that bottom or form new low. Once price is going to complete that move, start to look for it to go back up again. All right, start to look for it to go back up again. Okay, so this week you should not consider that move. All right, you should not consider that move this week. So if even if you're not gonna see that move, that breakdown, then what you guys need to look for, this correction. Okay, this correction before you start to buy. Okay, let this move test that top, test that bottom, and then you guys need to look for it to continue for upside. Okay, so we are not looking for that move this week. Okay, we are not looking for that move. We are looking for it to break down. Okay, give us one more leg back to the bottom, test the bottom, and then go back up. Give us one more drop. All right, so you guys see that correction? All right, that's your impulsive move. You see that correction? Okay, breakdown, aggressive breakdown, just simply sell that. Another correction, keep selling back to that bottom, the euro dollar. Buy setup is not there. Make sure you are buying carefully during the rate, the CN. Okay. All right. And dollar chief. So we are looking for one more up move on the dollar chief this week. Okay, so you guys know that what is the bigger structure, and I was showing you that chart every week. All right, I'm showing you that chart again this week. All right, this chart. What price is doing? It is forming a correction. Okay, not falling aggressively. Okay, forming a correction. Okay, so what you guys need to look for this week, one more up leg back to the previous high and then reversal. Okay, so this week watch that trade. Okay, back to that top. All right, and then double top and then reversal. If going to be very aggressive, going to be to break above that top, stay into that trade for the previous high, $1. All right, up to $1 and $1 3,000. Yeah. All right, or 300. So whatever the price is going to be over there, that high, and then we're going to look for it to reverse. Okay, so don't consider this trade this week. Okay, don't consider that trade this week. So which trade? This trade. Okay, I will show you what you guys need to look for on lower time frame. All right, so one more leg down, test that bottom or form new low and look for this buy. Okay, if you don't see that one more drop and price is just breaking up aggressively, this correction which is just developing over there, yeah, you can buy. All right, buy. So better to buy the dollar chief during the Fed rate, the CN. All right, better to buy the dollar chief during the Fed rate, the CN. Okay, so you see that correction is just forming over there, yeah. Okay, so that correction breakout. All right, so one more up leg. Now let's move on to the others. Okay, other chart. Okay, oil. I have shared that chart with you guys. We were buying the oil for one more up move. So this week, what you guys need to look for. All right, this is your trade. Let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. Gonna be a good trade, yeah, for one more up move. We are already into that long position from the bottom because we were looking for buy on the oil when it was forming new low in our room. Right, so we were looking for that buy. And we were looking for that buy from the bottom on oil. So oil is just reversed from the area we were looking for. Yeah, we were looking for buy at that area, that bottom, that trade. Now we are looking for it to continue. Okay, we are looking for it to continue. It is trying to break up. Okay, it is trying to break up. Okay, we are looking for it to continue, this flag to continue for upside. Okay, so you can buy but at the current price but carry risk. All right, you missed the opportunity when it was at this area. Okay, you can buy but that buy gonna carry risk. All right. Okay, so what will be the which area gonna be the ideal place to go for long? New low. All right, if you see that new low, this is your trade. Okay, so $80, $90 area. $80, 80 is already at this price has already formed high at the $80. Yeah, so looking for the $90. Yeah, looking for the $90. Still a good opportunity on the oil. Okay, so I have shown you that buy setup when price was there, if you guys remember, at this area. Okay, buy setup at this area in weekly market outlook, if you guys remember that. So this setup is same like that. The current setup is quite is almost same like that. Okay, so this flag is just trying to break up but struggling. All right, so buying at the current price, carry risk. If you guys understand, you can trade. If you don't understand, then let the market test that bottom again. All right, that bottom again, new low. Okay, let the market come close to the previous low and watch that impulsive first impulse from that bottom. First impulse, correction, correction, and watch for that breakout. Okay, $80 and $90. Yeah, $90, $70 to $90 gonna be a good trade, $20 trade. All right, 70 to 80 and 90, 95 good. This is gonna be a good opportunity on the oil. Still, oil can keep pushing for one more up leg. Okay, so pound, look for one more drop. So you guys already need to be into that trade. Last week I was showing you sell setup on the pound. Okay, so this week look for another leg, one more leg to the downside, same like the euro. So longer term chart is the same again. All right, this is the longer term chart. All right, so we are having the pound is struggling at this area. Okay, struggling at that area. So this move hasn't confirmed yet. This move hasn't confirmed yet. Okay, but you can trade on lower time frame for one more leg at this area. Okay, so you're having lower degree correction on 4-hour time frame for one more drop. All right, so same trade like the previous week. Why we haven't seen that trade last week? Because we were having big event. All right, big event this week. So because of that, it is not moving. Okay, so this trade, you guys need to look for that trade. You guys already need to be into that trade because I have shown you that trade last week as well. Okay, what you need to do. Okay, so same setup, everything is just same like last week. All right, so watch that breakdown and continuation to the downside. Okay, if you don't see that breakdown and price is just going for one more up move, look for higher high and one more drop. Okay, and look for higher high and one more drop. Okay, so once price is going to complete that one more drop, we're going to look for it to go back up. Okay, or bigger correction at this area. All right, a bigger correction for continuation to the downside. So far this week, you guys need to look for it to go down for one more leg. So look for sell on the pound dollar for one more drop. Buy setup is not there, still bearish. Pound dollar still bearish. In case if Fed is going to be very, very dovish during this week. Still, you guys need to look for aggressive move from the bottom. Example I have just shown you on the pound dollar pair. I will look at your chart. Look at your question, guys. Just bear with me, please. Let me finish these setups first. Yeah, once we're gonna finish these setups, then I will look at your questions. All right. Okay. Otherwise, we're gonna waste all time on your questions. Okay. We're not gonna go through the setups. So let me show you setup first. All right, so what I have just said, similar setup like last week. All right. Okay, so currently, okay, watch this one more up move back to this area and then break down. Okay, that top for sell if you are not into that trade. Okay, if price is not going to stop within that correction and going to form new high, okay, so look for it to sell or break down. Okay, there is a correction on lower time frame. There is a correction on lower time frame. Yeah, so less likely price gonna break down before the Wednesday. Price gonna stay within the sideways market before the Wednesday. You're gonna see direction in the market after the Fed rate, the CN. Okay, so another correction is just forming over there. Okay, look for it to continue to the downside. So this is also a good trade for one more leg to the downside. All right, so just look for this to break down. All right, so longer term, you guys know that what I'm showing you. Longer term, we're gonna look for it to go back up. Okay, go back up, one more bullish wave. Okay, go back up. But this week, this is not your trade. All right, so this week, you guys need to look for it to break down for one more leg. Okay, just simply sell this breakdown. All right, sell this breakdown. right? This correction, breakdown, sell this, and watch that bottom for your take profit. If going to be aggressive, stay in, form new low, and reversal again from the previous bottom or new low. All right, so this move down, yeah, test that bottom and then go back up. All right, okay, so simple, sell the breakdown for this week. Okay, I'm going to show you 1 hour time frame so that you guys can understand. So in our room, in our daily morning meeting, we were looking for that one more up move and then sell from the high. So my trader is already into that trade from the high. All right, guys, so watch for this to break down. Okay, break down and sell. If you don't see that breakdown and price is going to test that high again, all right, so look for it to sell from that high again. So don't go for buy on the New Zealand dollar. There is no buy setup. All right, so look for buy after the Fed rate decision. Don't go for buy during the Fed rate decision. Okay, it is struggling for upside, and this pair is struggling as well. So what I have asked you to look for last week, I hope you guys remember that. Okay, I asked you to look for aggressive move, correction, and drop. Okay, there is no buy setup. Buy setup only going to be above that trend. Break up, give you a correction, and then so you don't have that breakout, you don't have that correction, you don't need to look for that setup. You need to look for it to break down and continue. Hope you guys are already into that trade. Okay, I have shown you a couple of examples if you remember. Yeah, on these charts. Yeah, these charts. Yeah, shown you example at these areas. Okay, so we already holding that sell from that high. Now we are looking for it to continue to the downside. Okay, so what you guys need to do this week, watch for that breakdown, test that bottom. Okay, watch for that breakdown, test that bottom or form new low. And then we're going to look for it to go back up again. Okay, so this is a longer term view. We're going to look for it to go back up for longer term on Aussie dollar against the dollar. But this week, you guys need to look for this breakdown, give you a breakdown. If going to be aggressive, stay in. If not, take off your profit, then short term buy and again sell from that high. Okay, so breakdown of that bigger daily flag to the downside. Okay, I'm going to show you lower time frame, but you guys need to look for on that lower time frame. Okay, so watch for this breakdown. Okay, so we were looking for this trade in our room. Yeah, you see that trade. So that the chart which I have just posted was slightly late over there. Okay, my trader was also looking for sell. I can show you a couple of examples of my traders. Okay, so that's what we were looking for. Okay, correction and drop. Okay, so we got that correction. We got that breakdown. Okay, we got that correction. We got that correction. We got that correction, and we got these breakdowns. So we are already into that trade. Okay, so what you guys, those who are not into that trade from that high, okay, you guys need to look for this breakdown. Okay, so breakdown, aggressive breakdown, sell it and watch it to continue for the downside. There is no buy setup. Okay, if price is going to test that high again, look for sell. Don't go for that buy. Sell setup is there. Yeah, so as I said, look for one more leg on the dollar. I mean short term buy the dollar. So in today weekly market outlook, I will show you a lot of sell setups. All right. Okay, so breakdown, one more leg and possible breakdown at this area and continuation to the downside. Okay, so sell again, sell on pound dollar, sell on the Kiwi dollar, sell on the Aussie dollar, and sell on the Euro USD, buy on the dollar sheaf for one more leg, buy on the DXY, yeah, and the dollar CAD. Okay, so we are currently neutral on the dollar CAD. We are not looking for sell on the dollar CAD. Okay, so if Fed is going to be very dovish, very dovish. Okay, so this is the trade you guys need to look for. Breakdown and sell. Okay, breakdown and sell. Currently I'm neutral on this chart. Ahead of the event, I'll try my best to update this chart after the Fed rate the CN. Okay, so what you can see if dollar is going to be bullish. Okay, dollar is going to be bullish. You're gonna see one more short term up, and then again this is the longer term view. Yeah, so price gonna stay within that pattern for next couple of weeks. All right. Okay, so we are not looking for that one more up move. Yes, it can keep pushing for short term for one more up leg. And the Fed rate the scene is also there. Okay, so if Fed is going to be very dovish, this is going to be the perfect pair to go for medium term short. Just simply sell that breakdown. Okay, which breakdown? This correction. Okay, this is your impulse. This correction breakdown. Simply sell that. All right, during the Fed rate the CM. If Fed is going to be hawkish, then you're gonna see one more up move. We are not looking for that trade. We're gonna wait for the price to test that high, and then we will be a seller over there. So buy setup, we are not looking for buy on the dollar CAD. Okay, I have shown you other pairs for trade. You can trade on those pairs for medium term. Okay, so short term trade, your short term trade, yeah, let the price test that bottom. This is your impulse, test that bottom. All right, so it is coming close to that bottom. Yeah, test that bottom or this bottom. All right, where price is gonna close that gap. Okay, so this is your short term trade. All right, that area or that area. Okay, so basically they're gonna be expanding triangle at this area. Okay, expanding triangle at that bottom. This is your impulsive move. Again, continuation for short term. Yeah, so 15-minute or 30-minute trade or 1 hour trade. Okay, you can put your stop behind this area and look for short term buy. Gold, look for another leg to the downside on gold during the rate the CN. Let me show you that on the clean chart. Okay, one more leg. You see that this is also a correction like the previous one. Yeah, so one more leg, one more drop, and then buy. Okay, so this week look for that trade breakdown. Okay, so if you guys don't see that breakdown, yeah, as you guys know that I'm bullish on the gold, but we are waiting for this event to pass, and once this event gonna be over, you guys can start to buy the gold without any doubt for upside for 1400 area. Okay, but this is a correction. We can see one more drop because of the rate the CN. All right, one more drop and then up. Okay, so look for that trade this week. Okay, look for sell as much high as possible at this area rather than selling this breakout. Okay, if you don't see that one more drop and gold is going to be aggressively bullish for upside because of the rate the CN. All right, let the correction come over there, let the correction appear over there, then trade on the gold for upside. Okay, let this correction appears over there, then trade. All right. Okay, so double bottom is not there. Last week I was asking you to look for double bottom. Double bottom is not there. We are still in a correction. Okay, so one more drop. Let me show you. All right, so like that, one more drop. You guys can see. All right, so similar like the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, so showing you the Bitcoin chart at the start of the meeting. Okay, you're gonna see another breakdown. Okay, watch for another breakdown, short term sell, and then look for it to go back up. Okay, gold and dollar yen. So he was saying that you're buy the breakout on the what you were saying. Let me look at your the dollar will break up 0.9 and 13.10 gold will cross. Okay, so what we were looking for in our room, let me show you. We were looking for buy on the short term buy on the dollar yen. Okay, that was the chart, the chart we were looking for. Okay, now what you guys need to look for, this chart. Okay, you guys know that I was showing you buy setup when we were having that drop. Yeah. Okay, now that move is just happening over there, the move which I was asking to look for. Okay, buy is just coming over there. So if you are already into that trade from these areas, good job. If you are not into that area, not into that trade, okay, you missed the move from that bottom, the chart which I have just shown you. All right, you already missed the move from that bottom. Okay, you missed the move from that bottom for upside, for continuation to the upside. Now, what you guys need to do, let the market give you another move down within that pattern. Okay, another move down, test that bottom. Yeah, then go for that trade. Otherwise, just watch it to continue for upside. Okay, so buying at the current price, at the current area, carry risk. Okay, if you're gonna buy that breakout, that breakout gonna carry risk, because after breaking out, price can turn down again. All right, so short term sell gonna be over there within that pattern. So you only can look for buy if price is going to test that bottom again, or going to change that pattern. All right, going to change that pattern. All right. Okay, so for short term on 15-minute time frame, it is forming a correction. You can look for that breakout. If going to be aggressive, stay into that trade for more upside. That's what you can do on the dollar yen currently. Yeah, so longer term perspective on the dollar yen, you all guys know that what is the longer term view on the dollar yen. Okay, so this is the longer term view. Okay, price is about to hit that upper channel line. Once price is gonna hit that, gonna complete that pattern there, we're gonna look for this trade. All right, we're gonna look for that trade. Once price is gonna complete that, about to complete that move. Okay, we're gonna look for that trade. So you only can, yeah. So make sure, guys, you sell. Some of you guys are trying, yeah, to sell this move for one more down. Move down to the downside. Okay, so make sure you trade carefully on the dollar yen for one more move down, because there is no uncertainty, there is certainty, and people are just buying people are not buying the safe havens. Equity market just rising. You see, you have just heard about that Trump and Kim is just going to meet tomorrow in the Singapore. Before that, we were having some threat from both countries for war. That was creating uncertainty. Because of that, you know, equity market was just dropping. So that uncertainty is not there so far. All right, VIX is just at the bottom, at the $12 or $11. So certainty is not there. Okay, so it can keep pushing for short term for upside, and already Fed is there on Wednesday. Yeah, so it can keep pushing for upside for one more leg, the leg which I was asking to look for. So let that move complete, let that one more bullish move complete. All right, so once price gonna complete that, we're gonna look for it to go down for longer term from that high. Get that trade, or one more move down, go back up, and then okay, so far this week you guys need to consider this trade. Okay, completion of that wave, the wave I was asking to look for, completion of that wave on the dollar yen. And euro yen, here you can look for breakdown. All right, so what you guys having here, correction. Okay, don't look for buy on the euro yen. Buy, I was asking you to look for a short term buy last week, if you guys remember that. All right, so we are having a correction. I think I haven't updated that chart. Okay, so this trade, all right. Okay, by looking at this structure, many of you guys clearly see that which trade you guys need to look for by looking at these patterns and structures. All right, because I was showing you that last week. That's your trade. All right, this is your trade. How you can trade on that move? You guys need to watch stronger breakdown at this area. Yeah, once you see that breakdown like that, you see that breakdown or see that breakdown, trigger the trade. All right, trigger the trade. There is no buy setup, guys. No buy setup. If you are buying the euro yen, make sure you buy it very carefully. Okay, you buy the euro yen very carefully. All right, so this correction, sharp correction breakdown. Okay, this is your impulse. Sharp correction breakdown, sell it. Watch that trend breakdown. Okay, another correction, keep selling the euro yen for more downside. Okay, buy setup is not there. How you can buy on the euro yen? You only can buy on the euro yen once price gonna give you that correction. Okay, then you can look for it to go back up for one more up move. But again, at the end, you need to look for that drop. All right, so this pattern is not there so far. Okay, this pattern is not there so far for what? For continuation to the upside. Okay, what I said last week, guys, it can keep pushing for upside. Okay, so it pushed for one more leg. So we were looking for sell when it was breaking down. We were selling the euro yen. So we are again selling the euro yen for one more drop. Okay, so this kind of move at this area. Okay, so good trade. This is going to be a good trade. Nice trade on the euro yen. So pound yen, go for another leg. Okay, go for another leg to the downside. Break down, sell it. This move, they're going to be raid the scene on the yen this week on Friday. Okay, so this move, breakdown. Look for breakdown and sell that breakdown. Okay, this is last time. Yeah, that was the last time if you remember. All right, so breakdown and continuation for one more leg. That's your first target and going to be aggressive. Stay into that trade. And once price going to complete that move, we're going to look for it to go back up. All right. Okay, so that trade this week. So you only can buy the pound yen once price going to break up correction and then. Okay, so this scenario is not there. So this trade is less likely. Okay, we are not looking for that trade. We are looking for this to break down. Okay, there is a correction on lower time frame. So longer term chart is still same. Longer term chart is still same. I don't think so. I need to show you that chart. Okay, so this breakdown. All right, breakdown. All right, so I'm showing you short term up on the dollar yen, one more up leg, drop, breakdown on the euro yen, breakdown on the pound yen. All right. Okay, so because I was showing you one more move down on the pound dollar, one more move down on the euro yen, if those pairs gonna start to drop, you're gonna see drop on these two pairs as well. All right. Okay, so drop, breakdown on these pairs as well. So cat chief. So bigger correction on the cat chief. Okay, so this pair is not ideal to trade so far because correction is not there. Okay, so this correction should be bigger one before you trade on this pair. So you can trade short term on this pair on lower time frame within that correction. Yes, short term buy, short term sell, short term buy, short term sell. Okay, so this is your short term trade. Almost it is ready to take on. Okay, this short term trade. All right, so on lower time frame. Okay, so you can see one more drop within that flag. All right. Okay, one more drop. Okay, price should not break below that bottom. This is your short-term trade. All right, our price still can keep pushing for upside. Okay, just short-term trade, and for more downside, you guys need to watch a bigger correction. On the Euro CAD, stronger breakdown. Okay, stronger breakdown and one more leg to the downside. Okay, stronger breakdown and that leg. All right, stronger breakdown. Yeah, you can look for that trade even on lower time frame, guys. Just simply watch for it to break down aggressively. Yeah, so correction is just there, which I was asking to look for that correction. If you guys remember that, yeah. So short term, I was asking to look for that short term buy at this area, if you remember. Okay, short term buy from that bottom. So that trade is almost finished. Okay, you see that correction broken down, another correction. Okay, breakdown, correction, one more drop back to that bottom. All right, so here at the current price, watch for a flag. You see that flag? Watch it to continue to the downside. Buy setup is not there on the EuroCAD. Make sure you buy the EuroCAD carefully for upside. All right, for upside, you guys know that what is the longer term perspective. Let me show you that chart. Okay, buy setup. Okay, buy setup only gonna be over there then when you guys gonna see correction for upside. Okay, correction is there for but for the downside. Okay, correction is not there for upside. Okay, you see that there is no correction for upside. This is a correction for more downside. For one more leg to the downside. Okay, so pound chief, another correction. Okay, so what you guys need to look for it to continue for one more drop. Okay, where it is heading for continuation to the downside. Okay, you see that correction? Yeah, correction for one more drop. Okay, so trade carefully on the pound chief. Trade carefully on the pound chief. Okay, so what you guys need to look for, let me show you lower time frame. Okay, breakdown. So selling on that breakdown gonna carry risk. Okay, so better to watch for the price to go back up, test that upper trend line, let the price form new high, and then look for it to break down. Okay, yeah, it can break down and continue. You can take that trade. It's up to you. Okay, but this is gonna be the better place to go for short. All right, so what is the longer term chart? This is the longer term chart. All right, this is what we are looking for. Keep pushing for the downside. Okay, you are looking for continuation trade at this area. Continuation trade. Yeah, continue. Price needs to continue with the previous trend. All right, so where I can put a line for you so that you can keep in your mind the price. Okay, that trend line, that 33 areas. All right, so buy setup gonna be over there. Then guys, when you're gonna see stronger breakup, continuation, and then you don't have that fact, over there. Okay, so there is no setup. There is no that setup. So you just need to watch it to continue. Yeah, this is a correction like the previous correction. Okay, for one more drop. All right, so look for it to continue. As I said, I will show you a lot of sell setup in today market outlook. All right, so on the euro pound continuation. Okay, so buying at the current price gonna carry risk, guys. This is not a good pair to trade right now so far. Okay, let the price complete that one more up move and then look for this trade. Okay, this trade. All right, so you see that one more up move. Yeah, corrective up move. Okay, so then trade on that move. So there's gonna be a short-term setup on the euro pound. If you want to take that trade, you can take, but make sure you trade carefully. All right, so one more drop. So buying at the current price, carry risk. Don't go for buy at the current price. Okay, what was the buy setup on the euro pound? Let me show you that chart. Shown you that chart last week as well, guys. If you do remember that chart. All right, so buy setup was there at that bottom. Price was hitting. Okay, so buying at the current price gonna carry risk. Make sure you trade carefully. Okay, yes, you can look for that short-term sell back to the bottom, and then you can look for it to go back up. All right, then you can look for it to go back up for short-term sell and then go back up. Okay, so that short-term sell and then go back up. All right, so up to that bottom. All right, so sell up to that bottom short-term sell. Yeah. All right, so that short-term sell and then look for it to go back up that buy at this area. All right, that trade. You can trade on this move as well. So don't go for this trade at the current price. This is risky. If you're gonna go for that trade, your risk reward ratio gonna be worse. Yeah, you're gonna get stopped out a couple of times before you get that trade. All right, so watch that pattern formation on the euro pound. Short term sell and then buy. So on pound CAD, okay, so this trade, one more drop. So longer term chart, you guys know that what is the longer term chart. Okay, we are looking for the pound CAD to keep pushing for the downside for longer term. All right, so this is the longer term chart. Yeah, this is the longer term wave we are looking for. And we were looking for correction on this chart. Yeah, and correction is just happening over there, but not on a bigger degree on a 4-hour time frame, not on daily time frame. Okay, so you can look for one more drop. All right, just simply look for the breakdown and head to the sell. Okay, this breakdown. Okay, that's your trade for this week. Okay, once you're gonna see that trade this week, look for another correction for one more drop. All right, so you're gonna see that trade, look for another correction for one more drop. All right, so pound Aussie dollar. Okay, one more drop. All right, so correction is just happening over there. All right, so one more drop. Okay, so what price can do on this pair? Yeah, it can go for another up move. All right, it can go for another up move. Similar like the pound US dollar. Okay, so this is short-term trade. One leg, like that leg. Okay, like that leg. Okay, one more leg. And once you're going to see that leg, watch for another correction and keep pushing for the downside. So buy setup is not there on this pair now. Last week there was buy setup. Yeah, buy setup only going to be then once you're going to see the aggressive move, correction, and then up. Yeah, so you don't have these facts on the pound pairs. So you can't look for it to continue for upside. So if break up is going to be there during this week, then you can look for buy on the pound pair. So just keep looking for, just keep selling for short term the pound pairs. Okay, so you see that correction, you can sell that stronger breakdown, but that gonna be late over there. This entry gonna be late over there. Okay, so one more up move, new high, like that, new high, same like the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, and then continuation to the downside. Okay, it can continue from the current price as well. Okay, so on pound New Zealand dollar, here on this chart we are neutral because not a good opportunity is there on this chart. Okay, so we are looking for it to go back up. All right, go back up. So far what you guys need to watch, this correction which is just developing over there for one, so for one more move down. Yeah, so we are neutral currently on this pair, neutral. Yeah, not a good opportunity on the pound New Zealand dollar. So on lower time frame, what you guys need to look for, you guys need to look for it to go back up. Okay, let the price test that bottom, yeah, that bottom, and look for this trade. All right, like that trade. If going to be aggressive, watch correction, buy more. Okay, watch buy at that bottom, this trade. Okay, similar like this move, similar like that move. Silver is just keep pushing for upside. I was asking you to look for just buy on the silver. Okay, so you can't buy at the current price silver. All right, so in longer term silver gonna go back up, that's for sure. Silver is just setting up for a big move, big move for upside. Yeah, so move like this one. Yeah, aggressive move. Okay, so you can't trade on the silver this week because it has already went up from that bottom. What you can do, you only can wait for the silver to test that bottom. Okay, drop, because of the Fed rate, the CN, and then buy the silver from the bottom. All right, that's what you can do. You can wait for this to happen, short term sell during the Fed rate, the CN. Okay, if silver is going to drop during this, the Fed rate, the CN, then you can buy the silver from the bottom again. Otherwise, there is no trade set up on the silver. Okay, you only can watch that kind of move on the silver. Yeah, if this is going to happen, buy the silver. All right, buy the silver wherever it is, just coming over there. Just buy the silver from the bottom. Okay, so Euro Aussie dollar. Currently, there gonna be a sell setup, breakdown sell setup. Okay, you guys can trade on that. Okay, this move is not there. Okay, so this move. All right, so watch this move, that move, trade on that, and once price gonna hit that bottom, we're gonna look for it to go back up. All right, so you guys know that longer term we are bearish on the Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, so here we need to see a correction. All right, at this area, correction, and then continuation to the downside. Okay, we don't have that correction. Okay, so we don't have that correction. Correction is just trying to develop over there. So they're going to be a short-term setup on the Euro Aussie dollar. I'm going to show you. Okay, on 1 hour time frame, this breakdown. Okay, watch this breakdown and trigger the sell. All right, this trade breakdown, sell. If not going to break down, going to go back up, watch this area for sell. Okay, so price should not close above that top. This is your, area or place where you need to keep an eye for this down move. Okay, so this move this week, drop, sell the euro. Okay, so same trade on the Euro New Zealand dollar, short-term trade. Yeah, once price going to complete that move, I hope we're going to see that move only this week. Buy setup is not there this week. Again, then look for it to go back up. Okay, short-term buy. Yeah, this move. Go back up. Give us a bigger correction for downside, or give us a correction and keep pushing for upside. Okay, so look for sell on the Euro Aussie dollar and sell on the Euro New Zealand dollar as well. This move is not there. So we are still holding sell on the Euro New Zealand dollar from top. Yeah, you guys know that there was a sell setup on the Euro New Zealand dollar from top. Okay, so that's going to be the secondary. Okay, so this is your trade, new low, and after that look for it to go back up. Yeah, or correction at this area for continuation to the downside. Yeah, you guys know that what is the bigger structure. We are looking for the bigger weekly flag to break down. So short-term trade for this week, this breakdown. All right, this breakdown. This is your short-term trade, similar like the Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, that trade. Look for that trade. Price should not close above that top. All right. All right, so CAD yen and breakdown on the CAD yen as well. CAD yen is very, very slow moving pair currently because not reacting so aggressively. All right, so this is not a good trade setup. Not an ideal setup. So if still you guys want to trade on this pair, look for it to break down. CAD to drop against the yen. Okay, so this is going to be much better as with compared to the CAD yen. All right, so we were seller on the Aussie yen in our room. Now we are looking for it to continue. We were selling that breakdown on the Aussie yen. Okay, now we are looking for, we are having a sharp correction. We are looking for another breakdown for more downside. Okay, remember, I was showing you sell setup on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, if you're gonna see sell over there, this pair will gonna go down. This pair will not go back up. Okay, so last week even I have shown you sell setup in last weekly market outlook as well. Yeah, if you remember that this trade, yeah, this trade in last weekly market outlook, very simple, very easy sell. Okay, so this week just watch this breakdown. Okay, and go for that breakdown sell. All right, so this breakdown. Okay, if you don't see that breakdown, there gonna be a short-term up move like that. Yeah, short-term up move. Price gonna test that top again. Again, look for sell. Okay, this breakdown. Okay, currently look for that breakdown and sell it. If not going to break down, short-term buy gonna be over there, and again look for sell from that top. Okay, so which trade I'm showing you guys? Showing you trade within that bigger weekly flag, bigger weekly sideways market. All right, breakdown of that flag longer term. All right, okay, so this trade. All right, so one more drop on this pair as well. So as I said at the start of the meeting, I will show you a lot of sell setup into the weekly market outlook. Okay, so breakdown and one more drop. Okay, so breakdown and one more drop. So on Uzi Chief is just sideways. Okay, within the sideways market. Okay, so flag, short term buy, and then down again. All right, so Euro Chief simple breakdown. Okay, so if you guys remember that, I have shown you, yeah, that one more up move was possible over there. Okay, so was showing you sell at this area. Okay, so that one more up move is possible over there, but you can't trade on that move until you're gonna see a correction at this area, a valid correction for upside. So correction is not there. This is a correction for one more drop. Okay, so you can look for one more drop, breakdown for one more drop. Okay, so showing you sell almost on all euro pairs, yeah. Okay, so break down, correction, and test that bottom, and then look for it to go back up from that bottom. Okay, so Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar. Okay, one more drop. Okay, what I have asked you to look for last week, change in pattern formation. Okay, change in pattern formation again, short term buy and this flat channel and continuation. Okay, so this is the trade you guys need to look for in coming weeks. Okay, so short term setup on lower time frame. Okay, so short term buy is already there. All right, so this trade. All right, so this short term trade. Kiwi CAD, stronger breakdown and simply just sell it. All right, another sell setup. I said you guys at the start of the meeting, I will show you a lot of sell setup. Okay, so just simply sell this breakdown. Okay, if you don't see breakdown, what price gonna do? Price gonna keep pushing correctively, yeah, and gonna break down at some point. So watch for the breakdown and go for the breakdown. Sell the breakdown for one more leg on this pair. All right, so the platinum, same like last week. All right, so one more leg and then up, reversal for longer term. Yeah, so market hasn't changed a lot since last week. Prices are still there because of the event. Okay, big news event was there for this week, so that's why you guys don't have a lot of changes in the market. Price still there in the correction. Okay, the one more drop and then up. All right, so you guys know that what is the bigger chart on this pair? Yeah, bigger chart. Yeah, they're going to be a good opportunity for longer term. All right, so that was the last time. Yeah, last time we were looking for buy. Yeah, we're looking for buy from that bottom. Okay, and then we were looking for sell from that top. All right, so now price is back at that bottom where we were looking for buy last time in December 15. Okay, now this is your trade. Okay, so price can rise aggressively back to the 1400 area. Okay, so buy on the platinum. All right, so natural gas is just keep crawling for upside, not a good setup over there. You just need to look for it to go down. Okay, so drop on the natural gas, still same setup. Okay, so breakdown of that flag, breakdown, test that bottom, and then go back up. Buy setup is not there on the natural gas. And equity market is just heading for upside, guys. You can't do anything on the equity market. You can't buy even at the previous highs. Okay, so you see that correction. All right. You have to learn that. Okay, selling or buying the breakout is not an easy thing. Okay, so you need a lot of experience before you head for the breakout setups. Many times you're gonna get trapped over there. If you don't have experience, you don't know how to get into the market and breakout setups, you're gonna get trapped. All right, so you're gonna get trapped. Okay, so that was the correction. The correction I was asking you to look for last time. All right, so that correction, which is just finished. Okay, I haven't updated that chart, the correction chart here, but I have updated that chart on the Dow Jones and the S&P 500. I will show you that chart on those indexes. Okay, correction and just keep pushing for upside. Where is market right now? Just look at that. Where is the Nasdaq 100 index? People were talking about this and that when it was just falling. There was an opportunity to buy the Nasdaq 100 index. Okay, so you guys can trade even for short term on the index market. Just short term buy. Very, very small trade. Okay, so correction is just appearing over there. Okay, so similar like that correction. Okay, that bottom correction, just buy short term trade. Short term, just stay bullish on the index market. So keep taking your profit. If you buy the index market at the current price, make sure you take your profit on time. You can't hold the up, I mean, for upside at the current price for medium term or for longer term, because you missed the move already from the bottom when it was forming the dip. All right, now you guys just need to watch it to continue. Short term correction, pull back, buy. Short term correction, pull back, short term buy. All right, so this flag, this correction I was asking you to look for last time, and that flag has just broken up. You just need to watch continuation. Okay, if another correction is start to form over there, just look for it to continue. Yet 30,000. Your target is 30,000 on the Dow Jones. All right, 30,000 target. Still have a good potential on Nasdaq 100 index, on Dow Jones. Nasdaq 100 index is just forming new high. Okay, so the correction, okay, so it is not rising so aggressively as with compared to the other indexes, rising correctively, but will continue because other indexes rising, this index will continue. Okay, so that correction, okay, we have seen that correction, this correction, and broken up. Okay, now you need to watch another correction. Okay, this is the trend which is there. Okay, for continuation to the upside. Okay, so short term, as I said, watch for the lower degree correction and short term buy on lower time frame. Keep taking your profit off Don't go for, don't hold that for longer term. Okay, watch correction at this area. All right, watch correction at this area and short term buy. All right, so same on S&P 500 index. When I was asking to buy, people were saying that sell. When I was asking to look for buy, people were saying that sell. Okay, so it can keep pushing for upside. You know how S&P 500 behaves, guys. It keep pushing. Yeah, one way street is just there. That was a huge correction, 12% correction, 12% correction. So almost to finish. Okay, so that was the correction, another correction. Okay, so if you see that another correction, short term buy, another correction, short term buy, another correction, short term buy. Yeah, once trend gonna resume, you're gonna see lower degree pullback. You're not gonna see big pullbacks over there. Okay, so another correction on lower time frame and buy, short term buy. All right, so another correction, again short term buy. Sell setup is not there, don't sell them. Sell is not there. Okay, so sell is not there, don't sell them. Don't sell these indexes. This is also keep pushing for upside. Okay, you need to watch another correction on the Nike before you trade on the Nike for upside. Yeah, if you see short-term correction, just buy. Okay, keep pushing for upside. Not so aggressive. Nike is not so aggressive, but that's how it behaves. All right, if you see another correction, short-term buy. Yeah, if you see deep correction, let that deep correction finish. There's gonna be a buy opportunity. All right, so I don't see setup over there on German 30. Same short-term buy, yeah. I don't see setup on the Euro stock. Short-term buy gonna be over there. And is there any question? I think enough for today. Yeah, so let me show you a couple of more charts, okay, so that you guys can grab those opportunities as well. So last time, what kind of trade setup I was showing you here, if you remember, on the Hong Kong dollar, this chart. What setup I was showing you? Sell from where? From that top. All right, sell from this area. Look at that trade. So same trade again. Yeah, let the price come close to that area. This is your trade. Okay, you need to wait for the price to hit that top. You can't sell at these areas. If you're gonna sell at these areas, there's gonna be a risk. Okay, test that top and same trade again. Okay, at this area, same trade again. Okay, and there's gonna be a buy opportunity on the Turkish lira. Okay, this opportunity, go back up. Okay, you can see one more drop. Yeah, one more drop, new low, and that's your trade. That's that kind of trade, continuation. Okay, so this trade, the Turkish lira, continuation. That's it, guys. Anything else? Any question? All right, so let me look at your question. No, we look at the market differently. Yes, so share your view on gold, dollar as per your previous both. Yeah, because we haven't seen a lot of movement into the market on gold and dollar yen because of the Fed rate, the CN. Okay, so now you're gonna see movement into the market after this event. Okay, you're gonna see direction after that event. After Wednesday, you're gonna see movement into the market. Market gonna give you direction. Yeah. So BTG and Dash the most bottom. Now I'm buying step by step. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Keep buying. They are already at the bottom. You can't buy these old coins through Onda. Yeah. You have to open your account with exchange. crypto exchange. What do you think about the silver chart? Many commodity traders are talking about a big move. Yes, coming up, not down, up on the silver. Where is silver gonna go? There is no downside on the silver, and most think it's going up. Silver has been moving sideways for 2 years. Silver gonna go back up. $20. Okay, so there is a buy opportunity on the silver. So dollar yen will break 109 level, gold will cross 13 level. I have shown you with detail. I have shown you with detail on the chart, both, yeah, dollar yen and the gold. Yeah, I have shown you the chief chart as well, euro chief chart. All right, and yes, there is actually a forming godly pattern. We don't look at those patterns. That retracement would be a C point. No, we don't look at those patterns. We'll look at the classical chart patterns. It may keep pushing for upside due to the NAFTA. Yes, dollar CAD can keep pushing for short term for upside, but longer term gonna be a downside after the rate this year. All right, so thank you very much everyone for being with us. We'll see you back next week in another weekly market outlook. All right, so Nifty, there is no setup on the Nifty. Nifty can be gonna stay at the sideways market. If I'll see setup over there, you can buy for short term Nifty. Yeah, you can buy these index market for short term. On just look at the 15-minute time frame. Correction, buy. Short term, buy. All right, buy the index market for short term. Don't sell. No one gonna sell these indexes for downside. If you see correction, time to buy. If you see retracement on the index market, time to buy. All right. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Keep eyes on the market, specifically for the Wednesday. You're gonna see movement after that in the market. Yeah. Thank you very much for being with me. We'll see you back again next week. Until then, have a profitable week. Bye bye.